The Seattle Seahawks signed Dre'Mont Jones, a pass rushing defensive tackle that is very, very disruptive. And today we're going to analyze his tape. Let's jump right into it. You see this first rep right here? He's going to be in a one-on-one situation with right guard Trey Smith. He's going to make great contact with the right guard. He's going to get his hands right into his chest, and he's going to drive him right back into Patrick Mahomes. This is what Jones is going to bring to the Seattle Seahawks. He's going to bring a guy that knows how to play with great leverage. A guy who can get into the chest plates of one of the best guards in the NFL, and a guy that has the power just to drive a guy right back into the quarterback. I mean, that right there is beautiful control in my opinion. Being able to get his hands right into the chest, driving Smith back, beautiful job right there. And from there, he's able to get the sack on Patrick Mahomes. That's just a really, really nice rep by Dre'Mont Jones. In my opinion, the Seattle Seahawks getting this guy absolutely changes this entire defense. Let's go ahead and jump into the next rep. Now, one of the things with sacks is sometimes it comes against lesser competition. But in the last rep, you saw Dre'Mont Jones beat Trey Smith, one of the best guards. Here's another guard that is one of the best guards in the NFL. This is right guard Brandon Sheriff, who a lot of people believe is a top 5 guard in the NFL. And Jones is going to absolutely crush him. A beautiful bull rush move. Sheriff tries to anchor down. You see he's not able to do it. And just like that, you get a sack on the quarterback. Beautiful job. First and foremost, he's lined up super wide out. Jones is quick, so you can put him out far in that wide 7 spot. He's going to go right into the offensive guard. He's going to get low, full speed right into the chest. And look at him just drive this guy right back into Trevor Lawrence. That right there is a beautiful job. And you can see the guard here slip. Not sure if the field is wet or if he's just not able to handle the power of the defensive tackle. And of course, he wraps up the quarterback and brings him down. This is exactly what I like to see from a defensive tackle. You know, he can get one arm underneath and get leverage. He can use the power move. And he has more moves than just what you've seen. And as we kind of go over this tape, you'll see a lot more of just that. Let's go ahead and get to the next rep. You got a true pass set here, and Jones is going to be in a one-on-one situation with the right guard. He's in the 3 technique. So he's really going to try to hit the corner. And in this instance, he's going to do a great job. Right out of his stance, he's going to hezzy to the inside. So if you guys watch him right out of his stance, it's a fake little move to the right. As he gets out of his stance, gives that hezzy to the right. He sets that up with a double hand punch. And that punch works in my opinion. Just backing this up a couple frames. If you guys look at the punch by Jones, he's going to hit the left arm of the guard. The fact that he's able to hit the left arm right there of the guard's not able to use that left hand in his punch. And from there, Jones is going to turn that into a rip. And he's able to hit the corner here, and the quarterback's going to end up getting pressured. And the quarterback's going to just throw it, picks up a couple yards. Really nice rep, if you guys ask me, by Jones to be able to quickly beat the guard in a one-on-one situation. I think this is exactly what he's going to bring to the Seahawks. A guy that can win super, super quickly. Let's get into the next rep. Alright guys, so you got Jones once again lined up in a 2-point stance outside shade of the offensive tackle. Once again, he's going to get the sack. Now, this is a little bit of a longer developing play. You see that they run him on the game, but he's still able to get the sack. And as we just mentioned, right, if it's not the long arm or the bull rush, he can hit you with a spin move. And this stuff's very rare for a defensive tackle to be able to move the way he does. And in the Seattle Seahawks scheme, he'll play a lot of that 3 technique, the 4-eye. I'm sure he'll even line up standing up as an outside linebacker occasionally. This is a beautiful job. With the design aspect of it, you got 56 coming off the edge. The D tackle playing that 1 technique is going to slant to his left. And then Jones is going to come all the way around. And of course, you'll see him hit that spin move back to the inside. This is a really, really nice rep in my opinion by Jones. Here comes the game with 99 and 93. Good job by 99 to occupy the 2 blockers. The left guard's going to see Jones. Jones is going to make contact with the left guard. And look at the spin move right there. That's a beautiful job by Dre'Mont Jones to be able to beat the guard and the center. Absolutely love it. And from there, just finds the quarterback and makes the play. That's a beautiful job in my opinion. Again, being able to do these different things, line up in the different spots that the Denver Broncos kind of utilize Jones, in my opinion, is very, very impressive. Let's go ahead and get to the next rep. Alright, got Jones once again lined up on the outside shade of the tackle. And watch him get the ball out here. You can kind of miss it if you guys don't watch this in slow motion. But you can see as Jones gets upfield, he's going to get his right hand right there on the football. And the quarterback's going to end up fumbling. That's a really nice play in my opinion. Beautiful job using that speed move, man. Number 60 has literally no shot blocking him. He gets out of his stance super quickly. And then he's going to just give a quick little rip move right here to number 60 to break that contact. And from there, he's able to get to the quarterback. And I love the awareness and the heads up to knock the ball out. To me, that's the biggest part of this play. Beautiful job. Another really nice pass rush. You're going to see him do a great job with his leverage where his hands land and he smacks the quarterback on this play. That right there is a beautiful job. Now, here's the thing. Jones understands he has pressure off the edge here, and he knows that as he's getting out of his stance, the left tackle is going to have to get out there. So if he's able to attack the outside of 55 here, he's going to be able to get to the quarterback. That's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to grab onto the left shoulder pad of number 55, and he's going to basically just pull that shoulder pad forward. He does initially get the double team. The left tackle gets off, but he has a grab onto the left guard's shoulder pad. He's going to use that as leverage, and he's going to beat the guard. He's going to smack the quarterback right there. This is a great job in my opinion. In my opinion, Jones brings a true pass rushing interior defensive lineman for the Seahawks. A guy who had 7 sacks last year, 23 over the course of his career, another 18 quarterback hits. The guy's an absolute beast in my opinion. Now, it's not just his pass rush. I think he's a very, very good run defender as well. Let's get into some of those reps. Check this next rep out. Dre'Mont Jones is lined up over left tackle Ikem Ekwonu, and watch him absolutely crush this guy. He's going to gain leverage on this play, take him back, and to stop this play for a loss of 1 yard. Now, obviously, he wasn't the first guy there, but he does clean it up. He does make sure that the running back is not able to pick up the necessary yards. But for me, I love the leverage as he goes through number 75. He's going to stay low, make great contact with him, and look at the left tackle going backwards right there. Absolutely gets lifted up. That's just a beautiful job by Jones. And you see Jones is able to shed the block as well, gets off of it, and then, of course, he helps and makes the play. That's a really, really nice job. Now, keep in mind, we're watching this in half speed. In full speed, it's much quicker, much more explosive looking, in my opinion. Beautiful job by the D tackle. Let's get into the next rep. One of the reasons why Jones lined up so much on the outside as opposed to on the inside is because he's a very hard person to block, especially for tight ends. He was so disruptive last year. When you watch any tape from last year, over and over and over again, he's making plays like this. But this guy has a simple down block. Like, this block does not get easier. And yet, Dre'Mont Jones still blows this play up. He's going to duck past the tight end, explodes through, and makes the play. And that's just a beautiful job right there by Jones. Think about this. A 295-pound defensive tackle who can play the 2-eye, 3-tech, 4-eye, 5-tech. He even lines up out wide in a 2-point stance in the wide 7. The guy's going to be a very, very disruptive player for the Seahawks. And his biggest knock will be his run defense, right? Is he big enough? Is he strong enough to consistently take on those guards? And I think he is. And I think that shows on tape over and over and over again. And I'm going to show you guys a couple more examples of just that. Starting with this play right here. You know, one of the things that people oftentimes say is, are guys strong enough if they're 295 pounds? Are they big enough to play the run? And the thing is playing the run doesn't always mean you have to just be physical. You can use your pass rush technique to play the run. And this is a great example of that. Being able to swim over a guy who's running an outside zone to your side could be something as simple as just swimming over the top. You get the left punch here, you bring the right arm over the top, and just like that, you won this rep. That's a beautiful job, and he makes the play. A great job, in my opinion. But this is what people are going to question. Is he good enough to stop the run? Is he strong enough? Does he have the physical tools? I think he does. I think he's going to be a very good football player for the Seahawks. And again, plays like this just stick out over and over and over again on tape. Take this next play against the New York Jets. Jones is lined up in the 2-eye technique. They're going to run an inside zone to his side. He's going to control the right guard and make the play. Again, they'll question, is he strong enough to play the run? I think he is. You see this play here. He plays with great leverage, great technique. Gets his hands right to the inside chest. Controls, gets those eyes into the backfield. All at the same time, he's able to disengage with the right guard because he has those chest plates controlled. I mean, look at this guard. Like, the guard here is literally having his helmet to the outside because he is getting dominated by Dre'Mont Jones on this play. Just a beautiful overall rep to be able to make the play. Let's get into the next rep. Check this next rep out. Jones doesn't make the play, but look at the quickness, the explosiveness, the speed that this guy has. Like, that center right there has no shot to block him, and that's a damn good center too. You have an outside zone on this play to the right, so all these guys have to basically reach one gap over, and Jones is so fast he's going to just get through here. And yeah, technically he does not make the play, but just that speed is beautiful in my opinion. And keep in mind, with these zone runs, sometimes you want a cutback lane. You want your guys to be able to cut off guys, because that cutback lane ultimately allows the running back to bend it to the inside, whichever lane that may be. Because Jones here is pursuing the backside, there is no cutback lane. This play ends up being a loss of 2 yards, again, because there's no cutback lane, right? So great job right there by Jones to pursue the backside on this rep. Absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and jump forward. If you guys are still watching up to this point, let me know in the comments below. Shout out to all of you guys. I want to analyze this final rep here. You got an outside zone to the left of your screen, and Dre'Mont Jones does a great job here against right tackle Mike McGlinchey, who a lot of people think is one of the best tackles in the NFL in terms of his run blocking. So you got the outside zone here to the left, which means McGlinchey has to hook Jones, and the right guard needs to overtake, and then McGlinchey has to get up to the next level. That's not going to happen on this rep. As the play is going to begin, you'll see McGlinchey take that step to that side, and Jones is going to do a great job fighting through it. Great job fighting through that, not allow the hook. He ends up beating the tackle to the left side. From there, once he gets the corner, he basically blows up the entire play. To me, this is exactly what I want to see from Jones. Recognize the keys. When a guy is stepping wide out to his right, especially a team that's heavy with the outside zone runs, you got to know what you're doing. You got to be able to fight through it. And Jones shows it on tape that he can fight through all of these different things. Outside zones, inside zones, power runs. He knows how to fight through those things. He knows what he's doing in terms of his leverage. And the guy's going to be a really good football player for the Seattle Seahawks. I'm fired up to follow him throughout this season. Thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you guys next time with another video.